I can't even. That is. That's some old school shit. This some hot shit right here. For real. Yeah. Look, do you hear me, baby? Yeah, you chance with the chains. Don't come near me, baby. Young Mike Jack, I came to dance in your city, baby.
Hey yo, chat, checking in. Hey, can y'all hear me? Hopefully y'all can. What's going on, chat? What's going on? Hey, we back.
What's poppin' five?
We back.
Hey
So
y'all
y'all,
miss me? I'm sexy, ain't it? Y'all like this lighting? I'm working on something new, trying to get my new area set up. Hey yo, chat. Hey, y'all know what? Cam gonna be mad, but hey yo, Cam, check what I got tonight to eat.
what's up? Yeah, I can't stand black folks. I mean, not everybody,
Birria
but
tacos, my nigga.
you know what's crazy though? I really did. I went all over Shreveport trying to find some, and I could not find nothing anywhere.
Mm,
Boy, that's crazy.
that's tough.
Mm-mm-mm.
I just got one down the road from
I mean, look where you stay.
you. Boy, birria is. Hey, if y'all ain't had, hey, I'm sure y'all from California, y'all know the birria craze. If not, then go get you some birria tacos. They're real good right now.
I ain't gonna lie though. Like I had one place in Bossier City, and bro, like it was a quesadilla birria. Boy, it was so good. I might have to go back. But see, it's just I don't like to travel that far for food. Honestly.
I'll be honest with you. I feel that pain. I'm kind of the same way,
Hmm.
but it's usually if it's something I want, like if it's
Hmm.
something I've been wanting or been craving, like
Hmm.
it just what it is. I have to go do what I got to do. I'm sorry. I'm been cussing. Tonight I'm trying not to cuss. I
Yeah,
was
let's put
told
some
that I need
dollars
to be
on it.
promotion. I need you trying to ring your money back, but never mind. Oh yeah, hey chat. We late today. Can you guess why?
Yeah, I can tell you why. I can tell you X, Y, Z. It's because both of us. Be honest.
Both of who? I've been sitting here for the last 30 minutes.
No, bro, you want to do the last minute tweaks and whatnot. So yeah.
Man, I've been sitting here for 30 minutes.
So you gonna lie to chat like that?
Cam,
That's my
come on
name.
now.
I ain't lying yet.
Don't worry about it, Cam. It's okay. It's okay. We accept. I accept the fact that hey, black people ain't gonna never be on time. Black people ain't never gonna be on time. We good.
Hey, listen.
This man took a phone call 5 minutes before we were supposed to go on live.
It was important. Anyway, we'll talk about that whenever. However, anyway, welcome to Not the Color But the Culture with your host Cam Campbell and Jay Combs. That's Jay Combs because he over there doing too much. Anyway, but hey, look. This is the platform for the investors, people who are committed to leveling up themselves mentally, physically, and financially. So we got another good episode for y'all. Hey, I got one question.
Mm-hmm.
Can I get some of that tacos? Cause I ain't gonna lie, it look good. I ain't gonna lie. I need to find me a taco spot, like a good birria taco spot, like real deal.
Do y'all got like street tacos there?
At restaurants, it ain't like we ain't got
That ain't
no.
real street tacos.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, we ain't got no streets. I mean, we got streets, but it ain't no taco type deals. It ain't nothing like that. Nothing. It ain't nothing like that at all. But
I
anyway,
understand.
anyway,
It's all good.
yeah.
It's all
But
good.
anyway. So let's get into tonight's topic. So I don't know if y'all been listening or paying attention to the news, but apparently in February, over 97,000 people have lost their jobs. They have lost their jobs. So how you feel about that, bro?
I seen a post.
Mm-hmm.
They had Kamala Harris. It was so Stephen A. Smith. He was going off. Telling me, I'm tired of Kamala Harris going around telling us she told us so, being arrogant about it. I mean, hey,
I mean,
she told you so. Hey, but nah, hey man, look, I ain't trying to be political. Hey, you voted for who you voted for. Hey, look, all I'm saying is there was an option. There was a couple of options. Y'all chose not to go with those options. So hey, here we are now. As far as job loss, uh, don't blame it on AI because they said right now AI really AI kind of sucks right now.
Well,
The job functions that they is all hypothetical according to what report was that? Dang, I forgot the report. But anyway, I was watching a TikTok and they were going over this report. So according to this user, this TikTok user, I think it was a job markets report. I don't remember. Don't give me lying to you. But apparently these companies, they're hiring all these, they are buying all these AI and like spending so much money on AI for theoretical purposes, meaning they haven't really done it. AI hasn't really truly taken over anybody's job for real, for real. I mean, they've taken over.
Except for McDonald's.
Not even McDonald's, because McDonald's still got full staff.
No, I mean I seen this one like I think it was McDonald's, but like it's literally ran all by AI, like from burgers to taking your order to everything.
Yeah, I mean, but I mean, somebody still got to be in there to oversee the stuff. So, but I would say this. I would say this. Is there a time when AI is going to take over all the jobs, or take over the majority of jobs? Probably, more than likely. However, at the end of the day, this is the thing, and this goes into, I guess, what tonight's topic is. It's at the end of the day, rather than being afraid of AI, you got to figure out how to adjust and move accordingly.
Speak on that, man. Speak on that.
Yeah, AI is going to take a lot of simple jobs away. However, it's going to create a lot of jobs as well because somebody has to manage the systems. Also, in terms of like hard manual labor, there's only so much AI can do. Like it can do automated functions and stuff like that, where it could do like simple tasks and stuff here and there, and like stuff you can do automated on the computer. And then you have machines do like heavy brunt work, but for the most part, AI can't sell. AI can't do any human connecting. AI can't do any human connection type work where you actually have to be a physical human with that connection. I mean, it could talk to you, but it like even with like, so say for instance, my job, right? We have a AI feature where the AI model, it speaks to some of the prospects, but it only can do so much that it can only answer so many other prospects questions. It can't like go into full details about policies, selling them on features and different stuff like that. It can only just say, hey, black or white. So I say that to say this. Don't be afraid of AI. Just like people want, just think of AI like people thought of computers back in the day. They said computers are going to take over the world and blah, blah, blah. You learn to adjust and you learn to move on. I'm reading a book right now. Book's called 33 Strategies of War by Robert Greene. In the chapter that I was reading today, he was talking about just learning to adjust and not getting stuck in your own ways and getting stuck in your own, and like getting stuck in the old ways of doing things and getting so focused on basically the past wars with yourself and our past ways of doing things. Just learn to adapt and move accordingly.
Okay. Well, so speaking of automated, it says here, Golden Sachs estimates AI could automate up to 25% of work tasks across industries. So that's pretty much like between apparently this and this just what they're
Answering
saying.
answering small questions, like with my job, right? Answering
Right.
small questions and, oh, here, let me reach out, let me give you this person's contact information.
hmm And it said it could estimate between 5,000 to 10,000 jobs per month. And I mean, it says all can be exposed to AI. And that's apparently, so that says, it says study shows that about one third of U.S. jobs or highly exposed to AI disruption. But I mean, I feel like this though. Like you said, at the end of the day, somebody got to push the button. So it's just the fact of I don't think AI can take over every job, but at the same time, it's like with that job, you do realize that at the end of the day, nobody's coming to save you. So I mean, you know,
You
it
know what
ain't
I
it
do?
ain't.
You know what's crazy to me?
Mm-hmm,
This whole push of companies trying to push AI, AI, AI. However, at the
mm-hmm,
same time, the government saying, "Oh well, we also need workers."
mm-hmm,
So make it make sense, Roger.
mm-hmm.
If you didn't feel like your life or your production mattered, it wouldn't be such a big push for us to have more people, more kids.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we need more people to invest into the retirement systems and all of that. You still don't. If it's less people, well, I ain't, never mind. I'm not gonna get into that.
I was gonna say no, no, not go into it because I mean, it's kind of like you want two things, but you only forcing one to happen. If that makes sense.
Mm. But hey, let me ask you this. Let me ask you this.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel like your job, as it is, could it be replaced by an AI a robot?
To a certain extent, yes. I mean, because if you think about it, like, I mean, I know some, not all, but I know some people, some educators that use AI to create their lesson plans, or even create. And of course, this ain't no shade to nobody, anything like that, but it's just the fact that like I know that if you don't have the mindset to think for yourself, you're gonna try to go the easy way, which is AI. And I mean, it's gonna get to a certain point where, like, if you use it too much, you're not gonna want to ever think for yourself because you're just saying, "No, I know this is the quicker way, this is the easy way, so let me go ahead and do it this way." But I mean, at the end of the day, like, I don't think AI can necessarily. How do I say this? I don't think AI can necessarily do the same thing that an actual real life teacher can do because, of course, like you got to think about that one child that's always acting out, that's always misbehaving. I mean, you have a simple conversation with them, that could be the reason. I mean, they can turn everything around. But I mean, of course, if you're always telling, like, if AI was around, AI doesn't have feelings, so it's like you need that connection because, of course, little Johnny might be at the house, always to himself, always acting a fool, and he feel like that's okay because he don't have anybody to talk to. But of course, when he come to school, when he come to Mr. Campbell class, he just like, hey man, I'm going through such and such. Could you help me? I got you because it's the human to human connection, and that's kind of I feel like one of the things that not trying to bring COVID into it, but that's what I feel like. That's one of the things that had happened during the whole COVID years of whenever they were doing the virtual learning. It's like the actual emotional connection it was missing. So now you got a few emotionless students. I'm gonna just say it like that.
So now that you brought up COVID and that opened the door to that, let me ask you this:
Mm-hmm.
two questions.
Mm-hmm.
Have you heard the new studies about Gen Z? One with it technically state one study showing that millennials are the last generation to be smarter than the generation prior to them, and then the other one showing that Gen Z are getting fired at alarming rates.
Mm-hmm.
So, what do you think about those two studies in parallels, in contrast to what you're talking about right now?
Okay. So my thought process towards it is understanding that hey, before before one generation, there was another generation before it, right? So
Mm-hmm.
obviously that means that 9 out of 10, this thing called technology, which I mean, I feel like that's the biggest reason why a lot of people don't want to work is because they have this thing called technology to pretty much like help them out. So
Mm-hmm.
I feel like to some people, well, to older people, they feel like, well, you being lazy because all only thing you want to do is use your devices, use this, use that, and whatnot. But it's just like you gotta realize your generation created it. It ain't my fault you made it easier for me.
Mhm.
I mean,
So, what do you think about Gen Z being borderline unhireable and unemployable?
okay. Um, I'm kind of 50-50 with it only because I see a lot of people wanting to step into the entrepreneur stage of life, and I mean it's working for some, and for some it's not. But I mean, if only thing you see nowadays is successful people making money off their phones instead of successful people actually learning how to do a trade or any type of plumbing or any type of HVAC systems, anything like that, you gonna go with what you know. I mean, if you only seeing people online having going into these stores and being able to purchase these exotic things, then I mean you gonna want to go towards what's more entertaining. If you see good, you gonna run towards good.
Mhm.
I mean that's just that. People gonna run to what's popular nowadays.
But even then, that still doesn't have anything to do with being unemployable and not being a good employee.
Right,
Like some of the
because
complaints from the companies are they don't
mm-hmm,
show up on time, their work ethic aren't strong,
mm-hmm,
their ability to comprehend things isn't as strong, and then also one other in another report they also said that the lack of initiative during the job. I think is one that I've seen.
mm-hmm,
So even if you're starting a business, these are things that you need to start a business, even if you're a business owner.
mm-hmm.
So
Well,
my thing is this: I feel like what's happening is Gen Z, and
mm-hmm,
probably what's gonna happen with the Gen Alpha and the ones after that.
there's enough.
They're the first generations where they've gotten everything. Somebody, I forgot this lady name on TikTok,
Mm-hmm,
but she made a great statement. They're the first generations where the world had to accommodate to them, not them accommodating to the world.
say that again.
So essentially speaking, what she was saying is Gen Z and all of the generations below,
Mm-hmm,
it's in a the world now is has to they grew up in a world where everything has to be accommodating to them in terms of, oh, if they don't like something, if something is harsh, then it's you're being toxic or you're being you're bashing me, you're not taking it, which is cool. Mental health and all that is cool. But I feel like there's a
mm-hmm,
balance and there's a disconnect because of the fact that now you're in a position to where you go into these companies, they're not we're not gonna change our whole business model just to suit you.
mm-hmm,
You're not gonna come to my company, you're not gonna come to my job and at any time you want to.
mm-hmm,
You're not gonna call off constantly. You can't depend on you to be at work on time every day. These are complaints that have come up, right? So
mm-hmm,
I look at it in the grand context of the conversation tonight, as well as the conversation about the AI.
mm-hmm,
Employers are going to find ways, one, to save money, to make money rather, two,
mm-hmm.
to actually have people on their team who want to do the
Work.
work.
Mm-hmm,
And that's part of the thing. So I guess it all meshes together. Maybe not the jobs market thing. That's kind of a different thing in itself. It's just because of the fact that got a lot of political turmoil going on in the world right now. But
mm-hmm,
even then, with the AI and all of that, and you adding on the strikes, and you look at it. I don't know. I guess because I'm looking at it now from a top down point of view of at the end of the day, this is how I look at all situations. Anytime somebody tells me something bad's going on in the world, or even something bad going on in my sphere, I just look at things like this. What is it that you can control and contribute?
mm-hmm,
If everything is going bad, what are the things that you can control? You can control yourself, your emotions, your words, your actions, your attitude, and your overall energy towards things and about things. So I don't know when I hear, oh, the job market is this or such and such is this. I get things. Shit happens. Shit is always gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess that's a swear jar, but stuff is always gonna happen, right? Every stuff is always gonna happen. But my question is, what are you gonna do when things happen? You can't. Your natural default can't be to give in to those things when things happen like that.
Mm.
Also, in terms of the millennial and the Gen Z and all of that side of things, is if I had any words of any words of,
Comfort.
hey, this is what something you need to look at.
Yeah. Yeah. Food for
I
thought, sir.
get that, right? I get that everybody we live in everything is so unattainable now. Like the life that people want is so crazy now.
Mm-hmm.
I get that. However, you can't get that without putting in the work. There's no shortcut way to success. And even if you did get an overnight success, it's not. It's gonna be overnight loss.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not. Oh, I'm gonna take a job. I don't really want to be here anyway, so I can't. I don't really care about this job. I don't want to be here anyway, so they ain't paying me enough. No, you took that job and you agreed with that company that, hey, I'm gonna do X, Y, and Z. This is where I'm gonna be X, Y, and Z. You can depend on me. That's how you build those character traits to move up, whether it's with
Mm-hmm.
that job or even if you want to go start your own hustle. Without those foundational tools, one thing I learned face first when I face planted, trying to go out on my own, right?
Mm-hmm.
Without strong habits built already, you're gonna fail every time. And if you can't go to somebody else's job and be a follower, you can never be a leader.
Right.
So that's why I feel with that aspect of it.
Mm.
So yeah, in the sense, nobody's gonna at the end of the day, you're only in control of yourself and nobody's gonna come. Nobody, it sucks to suck, but nobody really cares. The day's going at the end of the day, the day's gonna end and you either gonna be able to say, I marked the win off or I marked the loss off.
And the bills still got to get paid.
Mhm.
Mm-mm-mm.
So
Mm-hmm.
let me ask you this for us. So we have this conversation a lot.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think? What do you think for us, right? Because one of the
Mm-hmm.
things I also been thinking about a lot is what is it for me personally? One of the things that I'm struggling with right now, I have so many. I it's not the fact that I don't know what to do because I
Mm-hmm.
know exactly what to do and I know how to do it effectively. It's just the
Mm-hmm.
fact that I have so many options to do stuff that it's hard to be like, all right, this is what I want to commit to at this point in time.
Mm.
What you think about that?
Man. So of course, I tell people all the time, like me going to college was um, it was my gift and my curse. Because of course, my sophomore year, me losing my mom, then me switching over my major, um, it yeah. So with that whole me switching my major, of course, like with me doing liberal arts, um, I had to literally choose because, of course, like you had the radio production, you had the TV production, you had the sound production, you had the news production, and mind you, like I graduated in fall of 2020, so it's like I learned so many traits. Like I learned how to take photography, like photography classes. I learned how to host a radio show. I learned how to do but front and behind the scenes of the news station, and all these things. And it's just like when the world closed down during COVID, like I didn't know necessarily what I wanted to do. I mean, besides me starting a clothing brand, but I mean the world shut down. I don't, so it's like once that happened, my mind kind of shut down. Like I got so many things to do, and I mean I still find myself, you know, dipping and dabbling, because Like I hear people say all the time, "Dang Cam, you doing this now? Dang Cam, you DJing now? Dang, you got the podcast, you got the clothing brand, you coaching basketball, you doing this, doing that, you still in school, you finna finish this, that, and third." I'm just like, man, listen, I guess my thing is I try to do so much because at one point in time I did limit myself, and I wanted to take that off of my plate, the the limit of what you can and cannot do. So I say all that to say, once you try to figure out what you are doing by doing something, it'll definitely help you. Like, because I mean, the thing is this: when you start something and you keep on going, either one or two things gonna happen. Either you gonna fail as hard as you can, or you gonna win as hard as you can. Either way, I feel like it'll be easier as long as whatever you choose, you just be consistent from it. If that helps, it's just but then also the fact of why you doing it. Like I heard Steve Harvey say, he got a quote. He said, one of the and I'm just paraphrasing when I say this. He said one of he said, oh yeah, there you go. Okay, he said, you know, you find your gift when it's one of the easiest things to you might seem like the hardest thing to everybody else. And once he said that, like it stuck with me because it's like, dang, I hear a lot of people saying, "Oh man, I can't do that. That's hard to do this. It's hard to do that." But it's just like, do it, like Nike, just do it. You know, I don't think it should ever be a cap of, well, I don't know what I'm doing, so I'm just gonna end up stopping. I'm just gonna end up quitting. No, you got to figure that out on your journey. That's why they say the marathon continues. Nipsey Hussle, R.I.P. You know.
You know what? You know what's crazy about that though?
Mm-hmm.
Um, I was just thinking to myself about. I don't know. Maybe that's why I asked this question because I don't know. I be deep in thought about a lot of stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and I remember. Well, no, I'll say it ain't. I have this friend, right?
Mm-hmm.
Really cool, and always you talk about, yeah, I want to do TikTok, I want to do such and such, blah 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 blah, and I was like,
Mm-hmm.
well, and here's the thing. Here's my problem. The problem is if you tell me, hey, I want to do such and such, I can come up with 1,000 ways for you to do it and do it correctly and to be successful in it. It's just hard applying that same advice to myself sometimes. It's weird.
Because you don't know necessarily what you want to do.
No, not even that, because I got so much information.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
I got so much information on so many different things. It's like, man, how do you bottle it up into one funnel? But I don't know. I got this friend, and I was so I don't know. I was part inspired. I was like part like, dang, really doing it, really
Mm-hmm.
doing it. So
Mm-hmm.
anyway, he was like, we used to talk whatever, right? And I'm like, I want to do TikTok. I want to blah blah blah. We talk about doing TikTok, and he getting money from TikTok. And I was like, well, if you do TikTok, you should probably just essentially find something you can post about every day,
Mm-hmm.
whatever that is. Post about it every day, and then develop your brand around that.
Right.
And it was a little intimidation around it at first, but now we don't talk so much now. Of course, whatever. We don't talk so much now, but I just was on TikTok today and I was scrolling
Mm-hmm.
and they stuff popped up. I was like, dang, that's
Mm-hmm.
crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And so what they ended up doing, they ended up building their whole TikTok platform around them liking to wanted to learn English because they're native Spanish speakers. So the whole TikTok platform is around them speaking Spanish or speaking English.
Mm-hmm.
And to see like the progression of, okay, they're learning, they're just documenting their journey with learning English. But at the same time, they're putting in the colors of, oh, I also like to work out. I also like to eat, and I also like to experience this and this and this. And I'm like, man, it is so cool and inspiring. It's like, what if I can channel that same energy that I put into that person? I ain't gonna take it. I don't want to take full credit for they what they got going on. They did it. I just put the suggestion out there when we were discussing it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not. I don't say this to take credit for their their progression. But it is like, what if in those same conversations I would be able to just put that energy, like be able to start something like that and be able to color everything in from there.
I mean, not to sound cliche, but you know what you got to do, right?
Well, I know. That's the thing. The problem is that I don't. The problem is not that I don't know what I need to do. The
Hmm.
problem is I don't know how I want to package it.
Okay, okay. So watch this. We're gonna do this.
Hmm.
So we're gonna break it down like this. We're gonna break it down like this.
Hmm.
So obviously, we know you have to start investing in yourself. Obviously, right? We know that. That's what we preaching. I know. I know.
This man want to get
I got
product
to.
placement. You want
I
to put
got
the
to.
you want to put the ad campaign up too?
Not yet. It's on the way. But I'm just saying, ultimately, that's how you're gonna level up in life by investing in yourself. But the next thing is you have to start with something small, right?
Correct.
Obviously, you know you. And like I've
Correct.
been saying before, like I've been saying before, you got a lot on your plate. Just start eating. I get it, but you gotta start like you gotta start with something small that you can quote unquote feed off of. Like
Right.
um, for example, with me, well, not even me. Look at what we're doing.
I know.
This
I
this
have
is
to
this
drag you
is
in and kicking and scratching, but and you're gonna send me something at 5 o'clock in the morning and say, yeah, let's go this direction. I bet I'm with it. This is what we need to do, Cam. I bet. Cam, where we at? See what had happened was my computer hit 2 backflips down the stairs, and okay, I'm just playing. I ain't gonna put you out like that. My bad, my bad. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop. I want to,
nah, it ain't gonna fit
but
you right now. But
no.
never mind.
Finish your statement. Finish your statement. Finish
No,
your statement.
no, but
Not Cap.
I think I got this while I was in LA too. By the way, hey, LA Dodgers. If y'all ever wanted to, wait, hold on, let me.
I thought that was Kendrick.
I don't know. Either way, LA Dodgers. If y'all ever want to sponsor us, episode 212 maybe. Yeah. Anyway, but no, but like I said, start off something small. Like you have to start off with something that you know is obtainable. Like
Hmm.
you know that okay, I know I want to get to Z, right? But I know I'm right here at A. You just gotta start with something small. Like even if that's I don't know. Let's throw something together. Let's see. Let's just say if you wanted to start because ultimately I feel like this you have to in order for you to actually level up you got to have people around you to do the same thing, right? Or at
True.
least in the same
True.
the same realm, like because like you said, brother, birds of a feather flock together. So it's like you have to start like you should start something small with the community. Because I mean, obviously, like if you see such and such, like you said with your homeboy, oh man, I see you over there doing good on TikTok. Use that as leverage and opportunity, not in a bad way, but use as leverage and opportunity to level up yourself. Like you because of course, like you get inspired from being around the people that's doing the same thing or wanting to do the same thing that you're doing. So, I would just say you have to figure figure out exactly which one do you want to do first. Like
Hmm.
regardless of if it's content, um, if it's comedy, whatever not necessarily just saying you, just we also talking to the chat as well. But it's just the fact of like you have to figure out what you want to do and then start hanging around people that's already doing it. Because I mean, you got this lovely thing called YouTube. You know,
Right. Right. Right.
you know,
And, you know,
people already on there that's doing anything and everything that you want to do.
that's the thing. Like, I really, I, I think I need to get back into getting a habit, like finding a hobby.
Hmm.
Um, and even for the all, I would say this, and this is
Hmm.
what I would say, even for the chat, and even for myself. So when I'm giving these trust. Anytime I'm giving advice, it's also things that can apply to myself that I also am experiencing from myself. So I'm experiencing it with you
Mm,
and on this journey with you, and I invite you to go on it with me. Um, so what I realized is this though.
mm,
I need to get back into getting a hobby, get back
mm,
into finding something to do with my spare time. Like I have too much spare time now in my life.
mm. Got too
I
much
want to,
time on hand.
yeah, pretty much. I be bored sometimes. But the thing is, like I said, I want to know. It's because I'm so interested in so many things.
Mm-hmm.
Finding one to post about every day, or even continuously about, that's hard.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
I'm
uh,
laughing because, bro, listen.
mhm,
So I have my Instagram community well channel, right?
mhm,
And of course, like every day, everyone I drop gems about investing in yourself, and leave it pretty much like a morning devotional. And it's
mhm,
just like I'll be like when I'm reading it, I'm just like I wonder do people like actually like understand where I'm coming from when I be dropping these things, because it's like some days I'm like, here you go, this is it, this is what we doing for the day, this is what you should focus on. And other days I'm like, okay, yeah, this is what we're gonna do. But it's
mhm.
just it's hard to keep that same motivation, that same discipline every day. So I can definitely understand that. I can understand that.
I feel it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like I said, for me,
Mm.
I just want to do something entertaining, but I don't want to fall in the same realm as everybody else and just doing the same thing that everybody else is doing either.
Mm-hmm. Cause like
Like I, I,
I
I I resent going with the flow of the crowd and just
mm-hmm.
having been another quote unquote TikTok skit maker or somebody like that. I don't know. Or
Mm.
just being a TikToker or a YouTuber. I don't know. I resent those things. It's so crazy to me. But it's just like I don't know because it's so oversaturated and it's like everybody and their mama do it or has something
Mm-hmm.
to. You're like, eh. Then most of
Yeah,
it is like not that good.
yeah. I mean, I get that. Like, especially with the clothing brand designs. Like, I'm realizing a lot of people doing the whole rhinestone things, and like I've literally seen so many people drop the same design clothes, the same rhinestone jeans and shorts and everything, and I'm just like, that ain't me. And of course, like I've had people say like, "Can when you gonna drop some Jordans? When you gonna drop some Jordans?" I'm just like, well, my thing is this: if I do like everybody else, I'm gonna get like everybody else. I ain't trying to get like everybody else because eventually something else is gonna come up. Like, and plus, I feel like I'm finna be 30 next year. What I look like? What I
Well,
look? I don't,
here's what I would
and,
say. It
and,
goes
and
to who's your market? Is your
well,
target market that endures?
that ain't my market. My market. My look. My market is Sam's Club and Target and what's the place we went to? What's that place we went to when I was out there?
I don't know. We
Uh,
will go to a lot of places.
my bad. What's the place with the Beavers with the Haley Bailey smoothie
Oh,
thing?
the
What's that place?
Irwan.
Yeah, Air One. Yeah. Black by Canvas,
That's
Air One. We yeah,
wait, Irwan and
whatever place that is.
Sam's Club are two different places.
Either way, I
That's two different markets, man.
I don't care. Either way,
One
either
is
way.
bougie, and one is just like middle class.
Well, we in the middle.
Well, I guess if you go to Sam's Club, that yes,
You buy in
I
bulk.
guess
You buying in
true,
bulk.
true. So and then you gotta have a
This
little
ain't.
bit of money to buy in bulk. So
And you
yeah, I
gotta have a
guess
and you gotta have a card to get into the club. All right, cool. Now,
I don't see how you can
now,
hate from outside of the club. You can't even get in.
right.
Hey
So,
yo, chat. All right. In terms of we've been having a discussion of the recent also. I hate to change the subject on Ken like this, but you know, I also want to throw in some, you know, some fun topics as well. So not so deep, so we don't have everything heavy. So anyway, I just had a question. Me and Cam been having a debate for the last 3 days. Which album is better, the Carter Three or the Carter Four?
Boy, that was a major switch how you just did that. All
Oh, I
right.
know, right?
That was a major switch. All right. I guess we're gonna slide back into the other one anyway. But yeah, comment down below. Comment down below. Which album was better, the Carter Three or the Carter Four? And
Anywho,
and for those of you that wonder, I did say the Carter Four was better than the Carter Three, in
the
my
Carter
opinion.
Three is a Grammy, multi Grammy award winning
Right.
album.
Which I
It
get. I
made
get.
Little
You
Wayne,
know.
Little Wayne.
Right. I get that. But at the same time, I do realize that me personally, I I just vibe with the Carter. I mean, now of course, like the Carter Three has one of my favorite songs of all time by Wayne, but it's still like if I'm needing to get into that mode, yeah, I'm bumping the Carter Four. That's just me. But anyway, let's go back to let's go
Right,
back
right,
to the
right.
other
That was
topic at
just a
hand.
trail off because I have ADHD. My bad, chat.
No, it's all good. It's all good.
All right.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. So, um, as far as how do I want to say this? As far as you wanting to figure out exactly what you want, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, what do you necessarily feel as if could be the one thing stopping you from making your decision of where I want to go to first? Because obviously, because I think about it like this, and you can tell me if I'm wrong. I feel like you're wanting to do the whole road trip thing. Obviously, you're at point A and you trying to get over to wherever, right? But you
Mm-hmm.
realize like on your way, you trying to do some stops.
Mm-hmm.
What's your first stop? Or what would you? Because I mean the thing is this. So of course, like we've seen multiple people that have became successful. Like they do the content creation, and then they become actors, or they were at first where they were rappers or singers, then they become actors. So it's just the fact that like
Yeah, always pivot.
you
Always
can
pivoting.
you can do it. Like it's not just
Right.
like
And
you should
that's
never ever want to limit yourself.
no, the thing is that my problem isn't necessarily that. My problem is so I remember off off camera we were having a conversation about the brand, right? And we was having
Mm-hmm.
detailed conversations about giving your customers too many options.
Mm-hmm.
If you give people too many options to do stuff, then it makes it hard to make a decision on to do stuff.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
For me, there are so many things that I'm knowledgeable about, so many things I'm fascinated about,
Mm-hmm.
and so many things that I'm doing, quote unquote, in my life, where I'm at in my headspace wise, that it's hard for me to just say, yeah, I want to, this is the vehicle that I want to get in.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I'm at a point now where it's like too many options to just say, okay, it's this one.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, people, and then I know it's like I know is the advice is well, just start. Problem with me is this: I don't want it when I start. I don't want it to be one of those things where I'm all over the place. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Got to
That's
be
me. That's me. But hey, listen.
like it has to
Hey.
be a clear. It has because I'm a firm believer that you have to give anytime you do any kind of like creation or anything. You have to give your audience a base.
Until you, I mean, but what if
You
you
got to
don't
give them
find that
until
base?
they to grow with you. They have to have a base. This is what X and X is, or this is the box that this fits into. People love boxes. So for me, I as much as I hate being in a box, and I don't want to overall be in a box,
Mm-hmm.
it's one of those things where it's like, well, what do I want to talk about even with this, right? What do I really want to talk about?
You kind of contradicting yourself because you just said that people like a
I hate
box, but
being
then
about
you was like, I don't want to be in a
people like
box.
putting it. I know people like being. People have to put in their mind you in a box, even though I personally don't want to be in a box.
Mm-hmm.
To grow in this space, you have to have some kind of. Well, this is what this is.
Mm.
While they do other things, this is what this is.
Okay,
Until it's not that.
so you saying like this is like so before I do anything else, this is like my basis.
Yeah, this
Okay.
is what this is. So you can change, like you can pivot at any point. You can pivot once you've established that.
Mm-hmm.
However, moving into that though, you know, you still gotta you could change and you could pivot, but it's like you gotta build into that change and pivot.
Mm.
Can't change and
I
pivot
see
every
that.
day.
I see that. But I mean, also with that being said, like I am definitely a firm believer in growing and watching people,
Mhm.
you know, growing with people. Like for
Right.
example, I mean, for people I mean, to go back to the brand, like people have seen my clothing brand go from what's this to oh you the person that da 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 is yeah, it's just the fact that like you have to you have to start growing like
Right.
like you like okay let's both win on this one. So like you said, you do have to have a foundation, but at the same time it's okay to reinvent yourself
Mhm.
because I
But not too
mean
early. You don't want to reinvent yourself every other day.
right. I mean,
That
yeah,
come-
yeah. Of course, yeah. You definitely don't want to reinvent yourself every single day because like people are not gonna know exactly like,
You're gonna confuse your audience.
yeah, they're gonna be like, I liked you better when you was blah 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 blah. Blah.
I mean, that's gonna come regardless. But
Yeah.
in order for people to tune in, like let's say for instance, if I want to do content, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or even let's just take it out of the realm of doing content or social media. If you're
Mm-hmm.
starting a business, your customers are going to like Amazon, right?
Mm-hmm.
At first, they just started as a mailing company.
Mm-hmm.
How can we officially get your packages to you?
Okay.
This is what they're known for. Boom. What they built into as they built their brand. Oh, now you can have a marketplace of buying things.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, now the market a place of buying things. Oh, now we can do X, Y, and Z. We can have a movie production company, and we can do this. We can do that because we've had that. We've built into that. You can't just start off every. You can't start off at ground zero. Oh well, I'm a shipping company today, and then tomorrow I'm a third party marketing on third party shopping site.
Yeah. Okay. Well, my question to you is then,
Mhm.
where you start?
I don't know. I don't know. Hey, chat, what y'all think I should do? Hey, chat, put in the chat what y'all want Jay to do. Hey, maybe that's what I be. I got this crazy idea, right? Where I
Mm-hmm.
be, where it'd be real cool if I have like this channel where it just says Jay just does shit, and then I could have chat send me stuff to try, and I go experience and I go try it, and I just do videos of me trying different stuff. Like
Yeah.
if somebody wanted me, like it'd be so cool. Like say for instance, somebody sends in the chat suggestion, "Hey yo, Jay, I bet you want to go work at McDonald's for a day." I bet
Ooh.
this is my experience for working at McDonald's for a day, or something like, "Jay, I bet you want to go skydiving." Oh, bet I'll go skydiving.
You will be going there by yourself, sir.
Well, you ain't going anyway. No. You sent me something about zip lining over some crocodiles, alligators.
Yes, I
Tell
did.
us, yeah, I'm thinking about doing this.
I ain't never say that. No, that
You
ain't never come
did,
out of my
you
black
did,
lips. That ain't never
yes, you
come out of my
did.
black lips.
And then you looked
No,
at the
it
video,
didn't.
you was like, "Nah, I'm good. Never mind."
No, I don't remember that part.
Hmm,
No,
I do. So
I,
why you sent me the video then?
because it was something that had crossed my mind.
Uh
I
huh.
never would do it.
Think
I
both
mean,
ways
but
before you cross my mind. Yeah.
Congratulations, you're not funny. All right, so but no, I sent you the video because I was just like, this looked like something that you would probably do, not me, because but you would probably do it.
No, no. I probably would. I probably would. Not gonna lie.
It ain't no way for me. It
Gotta
ain't no
live a
way.
little bit.
I mean, hey, I've been on the airplane before many times. That's as much as you're probably gonna get.
That ain't nothing. You in a airplanes are
A lot.
safer than cars.
I mean, hey, a lot of people are afraid of heights.
You don't even gotta sit on the window. You don't even gotta see that.
First of all, oh, I'm getting on my window. If I don't, I
Well
ain't getting
then,
on the plane ride if I don't get on the window.
well, hey, don't be on standby because you might be in in the middle seat. I don't care what nobody say. Don't put
No,
me in the middle seat.
no, I'm gonna pay for my experience wherever I go in life. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. I'm gonna have to pay. But hey, so okay, so let me ask you this. Um, when it comes to starting small, right?
Hmm.
Would it be something you would want to do for the experience? What would be your reason for starting? Like is it to find out like what your purpose is, or would you just want to do it for like the actual experience of it?
I always wanted to be an entertainer. I feel best when I'm entertaining and
Okay.
being entertaining. I
Mm-hmm.
like being in front of the camera. I like being, oh yeah, this is what I'm doing and doing dope shit. And then that's another thing. I love experience. I love trying new things. I mean, I am truly what's called an experience whore. Not experienced with a DED, but an experience. Meaning I love trying new things just to say I tried it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I had to make that this I had to
Mm-hmm.
make that known because I told that to somebody one night. Oh, they started laughing. I'm like, what you mean? What you laughing for? Oh, you're an experienced tour. I was like, they ain't nothing. They ain't got to do nothing with this right now, but I got around. What Tupac
Mm-hmm.
said, I get it. No, I'm just playing.
Don't. I was gonna say, don't be exposing yourself on my platform. I ain't gonna lie. No,
This ain't just you. Hey, look, we all family here.
my granny on this thing, man.
Oh,
Well,
she is.
our
Hey,
granny. Let's move on.
she was my granny before she was yours.
So, anyway, let's move on.
Mm. But I'm an experience whore. Like I love trying things. Like I just love doing dope stuff. Like just doing stuff just because. Like when I went on my trip, technically my birthday trip last year.
Mm-hmm.
Like I had a friend who stays in El Salvador. He's like, man, I didn't think you even gonna come or whatever. Cause I don't know. I was like, what are you? He was like, are you doing it for a mission trip or something? I was like, nah, man, I'm just doing it just for the vibes.
No, he hit you with that. Wow, black people really don't like.
Nah, he was cool people. He was like, yeah. I was like, man, I'm really just doing it for the vibes. I just want why go to hey, they all buy each other and they all it was relatively the same price that I spent on that trip I could have spent to go to a island resort somewhere.
Mm.
So might as well go ahead and get my all seven get seven passport stamps. Now all I got to go is Canada. All I have to do is go to Canada, and I can say I've been to every country in the continental North America.
Mm.
Um, but I like just doing. I like trying stuff, man, just to try stuff. That's really, really, really just all it is to it. I just like trying stuff, just to have new experiences, just to say I've done that before.
Mm.
No, it nothing is more fun to me than trying something new. Just to be like, oh, and then you have it bring it up in conversation. Oh, I did this before.
Okay, okay,
Now, if
okay,
it's boring or something, it's cool. I still did it. Hey, I did it.
okay. So watch this though. Watch this. So if you say that you are perfectly fine with trying something new,
Hmm.
what is something that you were telling that you were going to try new in front of me and check? What's
Hey, yo,
something?
chat. What y'all want me to try?
Nah, no, 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 no,
No,
no,
no,
no,
no,
no.
no. Let's question of the night. What should Jay
Okay.
Combs try next? I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it. Nah, we ain't gonna say everything because y'all be wild. I don't need nobody having me. Yeah, I want you to go out there and like strip butt naked and go streaking.
I was finna say, buddy, finna go to jail.
I'll do everything. I'll do anything with within reason.
Let's see.
Then I'll post it. Jay just be doing things.
I mean, honestly though, but if you think about it, like if you honestly just started doing that by yourself, like even if you just started doing, like you said,
Hey, that's
or
actually a good idea.
even if you did even if you had started like a little show called Where's Jay Now, or something like that, some
Oh,
whatever you want to call it.
I'm not gonna lie. I did think about. I thought did think that would be a cool idea, like to do an Anthony Bourdain. Like
Hmm.
I really think it'd be so cool to get paid to travel and like paid to just do crazy things. Like that'd be my dream job to travel and to get paid to do new things or try new things, like try new foods, try new experiences. Like if I could get paid to do that, I would definitely do it. 1,000%. I'll quit my job today. I quit my job today. Well, that's another story. I ain't no storyteller.
I was gonna say I'm with you, but then you talking about quitting right now? Nah, bro. Not right
Nah,
now. Not right now.
not right now.
But
But
I mean,
you know
I
what?
do understand. I do understand. Like it would be cool to get paid to travel around the world and do stuff like that. That'll be definitely cool. Not the color, but the culture world tour. That would be cool.
I'm gonna be
That
honest with you.
that would be cool.
Maybe I should do like something every off day. Hey, what is Jay? Jay just be doing something. I could do that.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, yo, chat, give me ideas.
Sound like you even got one already.
No, I'm saying ideas to do stuff.
Oh.
What I can do. What experiences should I go try?
Mm. Well, we'll get the answers when we get off of air. But I mean, yeah, I do feel like that should be something that you should do. Like
Let me
even
ask
if,
you.
hmm
No, what you gonna say?
oh, I was gonna say like even if you just started off small, like because I mean you live in a very large city and state, so technically you can become one of those people that like review places, like even if it's like, I mean, now I wouldn't say like you becoming a foodie, even though technically you are technically becoming a foodie, because I mean every time we get on here you always eating something, you know so technically you are low-key becoming a foodie, but you know
I don't
it.
reviewing people foods. I'm just, hey, this is things I like.
I mean, but you got to think about it like this. As of right now, a lot of people that watch our content, they can't go to them places except for Chipotle. I mean, we
Have I
don't like.
had Chipotle when I've been on here?
Yes, you have. You have before. But I mean, like, whenever you go to Dave's Hot, like our nearest Dave's Hot is in Baton Rouge,
Mm-hmm.
which I mean, I honestly I want to try to figure out how I can get that up here, but that's neither here nor there. But like you gotta realize, like you technically have a big opportunity to do some things that a lot of people right now that's watching us can't. So I mean,
That
and
is
then
inspiring. I appreciate
true,
that.
of course, of course, of course, of course. So like I said, like start something small, like start going out places, even if it's like you going reviewing movies. I mean, of course, like I don't want you to become Mr. Bootleg Man and record the whole movie, but I ain't trying to get you caught up like that just yet. But like use the experiences and use the
Y'all young
time.
bucks don't know nothing about no bootleg, man. Y'all don't know
Hey
nothing about
man,
it.
listen,
Watching a
listen.
movie.
At the car wash, go man. Listen,
What y'all young bucks know about having an extra character in the movie that wasn't
man,
advertised?
man.
Black man.
Hey
Shadow
man,
man.
move.
Hey, the
Commentary.
camera be like this.
Yeah, man.
The camera
Hey
be
man,
like
move. I
this.
can't see.
That's exactly what you hear in the background. Instead of sound checks, you hear
Yeah, you hear people talking. Shh, shh, shh. hey man, move, I can't see. But no, like for real, like you for real deal, like you can do something like that, like go and say, hey, um, I'm going to go review this movie, or I'm going to go try this food place, or I'm gonna go to this comedy show, or do something that's small, but in somehow, some way you can build a community off of it. Because of course, like once you start building a community off of it, some small can become some big.
You're probably
So
right.
yeah, I mean, you literally have space and opportunity. Literally, I mean, there is something going on there every single week. I'm sure. I
Yeah,
am
I
sure.
mean, I can never run out of things to do. But like I said, I
Facts.
genuinely want to create a yeah. Hey yo, chat. Question of the night is this: what should Jay try? What experience should Jay try? We're gonna have a. I'm gonna start my. I'm gonna start my whole TikTok is called it Jay just be doing shit. Jay tries,
Yeah.
and then we can have a segment on our show where it say, uh, hey Jay, what did you try this week?
This guy. This guy.
All right.
But I mean, hey, but like real deal, like you should go ahead and try it. I mean, because
Mhm.
it's something small, but I mean, the thing is this: like, if you start doing it I was gonna say consistency. Start with the consistency of doing it every week. I mean, you never know who might see it one day and actually start like paying you like, hey, look, I see you've been to this place, this place, this place. Well, how about you come over here and try this food, or how about you come over here and check this out, and that's how you get your community started. You just gotta start off something small. I mean, and of course, like this isn't just an idea that you can do, Jay, just by yourself. But I mean, all of whoever's watching is like, if you're watching this right now, this can be an opportunity for you in your lifetime. Like, if you want to start doing something more than what you're doing right now, you can simply just start going out to festivals, start going out to events, start reviewing movies, start reviewing restaurants, start reviewing anything, and just start doing it on a constant basis. And I mean, you never know what can happen from it. I mean, look at Keith Lee.
I've I'm gonna be honest. Like one of the best quotes that I've read so far out of 50 Cent's book.
Mm,
I forgot what the name. Hold on, let me see what the name of it is.
the book,
His book is called
the one about hustling.
yeah, Hustle Harder. Yeah,
Yeah.
50 Cent book, Hustle Harder. Right? He has this quote. He says, "The best thing in life to do is just to be doing shit."
Mm,
So no matter what, you don't have to be a content creator and you don't have to
right.
go and post videos of yourself. But if you want to break out of your situation, at the end of the day, like the topic of the night says, only you. It's everything starts with you.
Mm-hmm.
You can only control you. Keep that in mind. No matter what, if you can remember one thing is everything starts with you and only you.
Mm-hmm.
Your thoughts, your emotions, your actions, your words, and your overall energy in life. You're in control of that. No, don't let anybody tell you differently. You're in control of those five, six things. So even if you don't like whatever you're trying to, hey, if you want to go be a bag boy at your local Brookshire's or here's Ralph's, hey, go do it. Just do it and find ways to enjoy what you're doing. Go find something that you enjoy doing. If you want to be an accountant, goddamn it, go be the dopest accountant ever and get real into wanting to be an accountant. Start small. You don't have to. Here's the thing, and here's I guess the corpse of the conversation for me tonight is this.
Mm-hmm.
The crux, rather. I'm sorry, I don't know why I said corpse, but
I
the
didn't.
crux of the conversation is this.
Mm,
At the end of the day, find your lane, find your one niche, and build from that.
mm-hmm.
Don't worry. Even if you got so many things going on in life, even if you got so many things that you're interested, find that one niche that you can do everything else off of. Build that foundation first. Look,
Mm.
Rome wasn't built in a night
Could have been.
if they wouldn't have slept that night. Hey, before Amazon, Cam Campbell came up with that, by the way.
Facts. I really did. I really came up with that quote, but
But it was an assist by me, so we came up with that first. We did that.
Yeah,
I'm sure.
yeah,
I'm still in the shine. I don't care.
yeah.
But
Just like the other quote. What I said. You thought she
oh
was a
wait.
Leo. Wait, what was it?
Oh yeah, he came up. You thought she was a Leo, but she was lying. But that's another story. We know
Yeah,
storytellers.
yeah.
Anywho, but more of the story is this, and this is what I want y'all to take from tonight. Everything starts with you. Don't wait on the opportunity, and don't wait for somebody to tell you you can. Every opportunity in life is going to start with you, and it's going to start only from you.
Hmm.
And that's just how. Like nobody's going to come save you, and nobody's going to feel sorry for you for not starting.
Mm.
And please know, all of the advice that we gave tonight, I gave the example of myself and what I'm doing, because here's with these conversations, I want it to be a conversation where, hey, this is something that we're actively dealing with ourselves.
Hmm.
So it's not that we're preaching to you. We want you to, hey, come along with this journey with us as we figuring it out, because we still figuring it out, and we want y'all to help. Hey, we want to help y'all figure it out as we go. These are the things that we're figuring out as we're going. So hey, this is what I've experienced. This is what I learned. This is what I want to report.
Hmm. Boy, you done closed out the evening. But hey, before we get up out of here, so I want us to promote our one of our food festivals that's going to be going on this weekend in Shreveport. It's called 318 Food Festival. Your boy is going to be a vendor there, Black by Cam. Yeah. Anyway, but yeah, Black by. Ooh, I ain't getting sick. That's the pollen outside. But anyway, Black by Cam, which is our sponsored. Dang, I had to. Anyway, but Black by Cam, which is our sponsored business for the evening. It's definitely going to be at the 318 Food Festival. So please don't forget, if you're in the Shreveport area this weekend, this Sunday from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. Yep. 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. Please come on through there. Yep. Okay, there we go. Yeah. But don't forget, if you want to go to www.blackbycam.com and use code Culture10, you will receive 10% off on your very first order. You step into the movement of Black by Cam, because Black by Cam is a clothing brand that stands for builders, leaders, achievers, and creators with knowledge. And understand that it's not just about clothing, it's about investing in yourself. It's a movement, a mindset, and a message. One that says it's not the color but the culture. And once again, if you go to www.blackbycam.com and type in code Culture10, you'll receive 10% off on your very first order. That's blackbycam.com. Ooh, yeah. Oh, my bad. But yeah, we didn't drop some gems tonight, my guy.
Hey, Cam, do I get to make the reels this time?
Real or what?
The reels. I didn't get to make the reels last time. You hogged up all the spotlights.
Oh, my bad. Do you then?
No, I'm saying the when we chop the reels down and we post them.
Oh. Yeah. Let's have a business meeting behind that. After that, about that. But anyway, anything else you got to say?
No, I'm good. Hey, man, look, at the end of the day, go chase your dreams and go chase your happiness. But at the same time, build foundational pieces along the way.
Now, remember you said that too, because I got some people in these comments that's they gonna hold you to the fire, because I got one person said you should do some scuba diving, but
let's go. Scuba dive. Hey, man, let's post all other things. Scuba diving.
I got you. But yeah, we're going to see y'all when we see y'all. This has been another episode of Not the Color But the Culture with Cam Campbell and Jay Combs. We're going to see y'all when we see y'all. Hasta luego. Peace.
I can't even edit it. That's some old school shit. This some hot shit right here, for real. Chance with the chains, don't come near me, baby. Young Mike Jack, I came to